Alright guys, so if you stayed with me, you're on day 5 of the 12 days of core miss. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different. You know, Mr. Pedersen has taught us so many excellent core moves, but along the way he had a couple that were a little questionable. And today I'd like to show you my favorite questionable core move that he taught us. I remember the first time that he gave us this core move. Team sports was actually in the wrestling room where we usually did the core move. So we were out in the hall, and the hallway, the ground was really firm and very difficult to do core moves on the ground. So he thought of this core move in which you'll see here in a second, but I don't think this really worked our core all that much. You'll be the judge today. By the end of this core move, half of the class was walking up and down the hall, doing the move, and we had a good laugh. So today's lesson is definitely to enjoy life. When things give you the opportunity to laugh, please laugh, because it's so important, and we got to find joy in everything that we do. So Mr. Pedersen, thanks for the good laugh on this core move back a few years ago, and hope you guys enjoy this one as well. Maybe you'll remember it. Alright, so I don't quite remember what Mr. Pedersen called this core move, but what you do is you're going to be in the standing position with your feet about shoulder distance apart. You're going to have your hands up by your ears. Again, not pulling on your neck. Don't pull on your neck. You're going to raise your opposite knee and touch your opposite elbow to that knee. And you're going to switch each side. Now, unless you really engage your core and hold this position for a second, I don't feel it. Maybe you do, I don't. So this is where we started walking up and down the halls and joking and messing around with Mr. Pedersen. Caused a good laugh, which, you know, does work your core. So thanks for this laughing, walking crunch, Mr. Pedersen. Alright guys, so let's do 10 per side together. And hold your laughter to a minimum. One. Two. Now this exercise is pretty good at keeping your balance. So, you know, Mr. Pedersen was big on proprioception, and this definitely works your proprioception, because to be able to balance on one leg, you gotta, you know, be able to feel where you're at, keep that balance point. And if you see, there's a pretty good shift in my weight to the next foot as I put my knee to my elbow. So there is a good trans-abdominal work here. You know, you really do, when you're on one leg, have to engage that core in order to stay steady. You know, if I did this really quick and over, I'm going to lose my balance. Alright, I think we got 2 more. Lost track, I was talking. Last one. There we got it. So like always, I want to thank you for joining me on this journey to pay tribute to Mr. Pedersen, activate your core, and enjoy something with our old classmates here. Something else that I also want to ask is that you post one of your favorite core moves. You can post it here in the group. Make sure that you tag Mr. Pedersen, and I think that'd be a great gift to give back to Mr. Pedersen. Show him the different core moves that we learned from him. Post your favorite one. You know, you can throw little designs in there and whatnot, and just give back to Mr. Pedersen the way that we know how. You know, he's touched so many of our lives, and he, you know, very instrumental in my life, and I'm sure he has been for others. His kindness, the laughter he gave us, the advice, the core moves, the strength, you know, just a wonderful human being. And I could think of no better way to pay tribute to him than to show him that we're activating our cores the way that he showed us. And I hope you post your favorite one. So thank you for joining me. Day 6 is coming tomorrow, so we'll see what we have in store.